Hello, this is Ishan Shane reporting from Rev Sports. I'm right outside Wankhede Stadium. As you can see, this is the third T20 international between India and England. And obviously, the first two games didn't go as planned out for India. And, today the big third one. I think it's a game where they have nothing to lose as such. But we'll have a discussion of the third game. But before we get to that, we'll first talk about the first two games that took place. The first game, obviously, England went on a bad first. They got on a total well above 190. Renuka Singh was the star of the game, and Danny White and Brunt just took the game away from us completely. They were just dominating from ball number one, and they just took the game away from us. Everyone was expecting when Renuka Singh got those two wickets. Everyone was hoping that India could possibly get into the game and break through. Because normally once you get two early wickets, you expect the bowlers to then capitalize on that and get a bunch of wickets. However, that did not happen. Danny White came in with Brunt, and they both went on to get scores above 70, which was just fantastic for both of them. And obviously, England pushed on to get above 190, which was a dominating total at Wankhede. After a point of time, the Indians just seemed out of the game because, they couldn't get wickets at consistent intervals. That's the key. When you're playing a T20 international, you want to be getting wickets at regular basis. You can't just expect to get two up front and then, not get any wickets after that. So I think the Indians really faltered in that first match over there. The positives in that match exactly were, like I mentioned, was Renuka Singh, getting those two wickets. It was fantastic. Besides the Shafali Verma class act, we've been speaking a lot about her. We've been comparing her with Rohit Sharma, and she's someone who's very similar to Rohit Sharma. She likes taking on the bowlers, and that's what she did in the first game as well. So she got a well-made 50, which really helped India's chances in that chase. However, what went wrong with that chase was that nobody stood up with her. Again, you want your teammates to stand up with you. You can't expect one person to do it all for you. Shafali Verma, the way she was playing, obviously she wanted to go on and press forward. However, nobody stood up with her, and that was the main issue where India faltered in that game. If someone else came in, maybe Smriti Mandhana, maybe Jemima Rodriguez with another 50, that could have changed the entire dynamics of that particular game. But obviously, it was just Shafali Verma, and then it just got too difficult. The batting lineup crumbled under pressure, and they couldn't handle that chase, and they ended up faltering. So obviously, the Indians are very disappointed in that first game. Before we get into the second game, we got something really special in it for Shafali Verma, because we feel that she might have a major impact in today's game. So have a look at this. I'm sure you're going to like it.
Shafali Verma, the dynamic Indian cricketer, showcased her prowess in the first game against England with an impressive 52 runs. Known for her attacking style, she fiercely takes on bowlers, making her a force to be reckoned with on the field. Her journey in cricket has been a remarkable one as she's grown from strength to strength over the years. With an ever-increasing experience in T20 cricket worldwide, Shafali's game is poised to reach new heights. Her accumulated 1508 T20 runs, coupled with an impressive strike rate of 130.11, reflect her as an impact batsman. What sets Shafali apart is her consistency in crossing the 50-run mark, having achieved 7 T20 50s already. This is a testament to her skill and ability to deliver under pressure. As she continues to mature as a player, it's only expected that she will add more milestones to her career. One of Shafali's notable strengths is her impact at the top of the order. Opening the innings, she not only sets the tone for the team, but also puts the opposition bowlers on the back foot with her aggressive approach. This ability to dictate play from the outset is a valuable asset, providing her team with a solid foundation and often putting them in a commanding position. In conclusion, Shafali Verma's journey in T20 cricket has been marked by consistent performances, a fearless approach, and an ever-growing impact at the top of the order. With her attacking mindset and proven track record, she is undoubtedly a player to watch, and her contributions are set to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of Indian women's cricket.
Alright, we hope you enjoyed that. Now, talking about the second game again, the Indians are just not able to handle pressure, crumbling for a total below 100. The man getting 80 runs, which is just not enough. That just, the Indian team on paper is all quality, but when they come out to bat, when they come out to bowl, the bowling's been good. But when they come out to bat, they've just been struggling. Nobody's really stepping up. In the second game, it was just Jemima Rodriguez. Again, a lot of expectations would have been on Shafali Verma to again go out there and repeat the same heroics. However, she failed and she got up for a duck. So that sort of inconsistency won't work at the highest level. You want to make sure that you're performing on a regular basis. The Indians managed getting 80, and obviously the English came out to bat. Life was made a little bit difficult for them when they did come out to bat. They lost 6 wickets, but at the end of the day, they managed getting through fairly easily, and they managed getting 2 wins back to back against the Indians. Obviously, a lot of expectations was built around the series. Everyone thought it's going to be, either one's victory, either one series. They expected a lot more fight out of the Indians, but however, the Indians just couldn't live up to that sort of expectation. So again, a lot of disappointed fans. There are a few fans out there as well for the third T20I as well. But I have to be honest with you here. The expectations have increased initially, but somehow in the third game it's seeming a little more gloom. Not many people have turned up today, and I've spoken to a few people around as well, and I don't think they're too excited or not too keen, to come out and see this game, because they're obviously very disappointed. So that's bound to happen, but there are a few positives that you can still take out. Renuka Singh again performed well. She's been a consistent performer. Even in that second game, she managed getting 2 important wickets, so she can clearly see that she's improving with form. She's getting better and better, which is really good to watch. However, the whole team has to come in and perform as a unit. Unless and until that doesn't happen, this team cannot go on to do wonders that it's expected to do. This team on paper is just fantastic. You've got the likes of Smriti Mandhana, you've got Jemima Rodrigues, you've got Shafali Verma in there, you've got Deepti Sharma. So this team is, a dynamic, power-packed team. But, there's no point having a good team on paper and you can't replicate that performance on the field. So you can just say the team looks good on paper, but at the end of the day, you want that team to do well. Otherwise, it's just baseless. You're playing in Wankhede, you're playing in your home country. We've got some local girls as well. This is the place where you have to shine. This is the place where you have to stand up, put your hand up and say, listen, hey, this is my home ground, this is where I belong, this is where I want to play. And if you can't do that, and if you fail to do that, obviously, that's going to disappoint a lot of people, including the entire nation. So I think these girls have to regroup, collectively decide how they want to move forward, because moving ahead from here is of the number one importance. You have to figure out how do we go ahead from here, because you can't be thinking, oh, we lost 2 games, we probably lost the series, what's going to happen from here? There has to be a positive mindset. You want to go out thinking, okay, we've lost the series, what can we do next time around? How can we improve? Who are our star performers? Who has performed well for us? What have been our drawbacks? And how do we improve from all of this? If they manage doing that, the future of women's cricket in India is bright. But, there's a lot of regrouping to do. And I think it comes down to self-belief, because it's basically pressure getting them. We saw it in the last 2 games. It's pressure getting to them. You want to handle your nerves at the highest stage. You want to learn to handle your nerves. If you can do that, that's your key to success. You're seen from the greatest of players. What defines success and what defines failure is a fine margin, and that's just handling your nerves under pressure. Those who can handle the nerves, end up victorious. Those teams who manage holding the nerve under crucial moments end up victorious. So obviously, a lot of disappointment. The Indians would have expected to do much better, but again, the team, the quality side, it's just about regrouping and figuring out how do we move ahead from here. What can we do?
Renuka Singh, the rising star in Indian women's cricket, has emerged as the key wicket taker for the team, delivering exceptional performances against England. Securing 3 wickets in the first game and an additional 2 wickets in the second, she has become a vital asset for Team India. What sets Renuka apart is her ability to provide early breakthroughs, a skill that is truly a delight for any team. Her knack for getting those crucial wickets not only disrupts the opponent's batting lineup, but also sets the tone for her team's success. Impressively, she maintains this impact while being fairly economical, adding immense value by building pressure on the opposition. Renuka Singh's T20 experience in franchise cricket has undoubtedly contributed to her stellar performances. With 36 wickets in 34 T20 games overall, she has proven to be a consistent and impactful performer. Her ability to take a 5-wicket haul in T20 showcases her as a potential game changer. Standing as one of India's leading bowlers, Renuka's contributions extend beyond mere statistics. Her performances reflect her crucial role in shaping the team's success. What stands out is a remarkable economy rate in T20s, an impressive 6.44. This speaks volumes about her ability to control the game and restrict the flow of runs, making her a reliable asset for any captain. In summary, Renuka Singh's journey in T20 cricket is marked by her prowess as a key wicket taker, early breakthrough specialist, and a bowler who combines effectiveness with economy. With a rich T20 experience and an impressive record, she is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with.
So talking about handling your nerves, the team that's handling their nerves really well has obviously been England. The third T20 international takes place today here, and obviously both teams would want to end up with a win to seal the whole series. England would obviously be extremely happy if they can go home with a 3 clean sweep victory from here. So obviously a lot of expectations from them to just finish this whole series off and make it 3 out of 3. The Indians on the other hand will be playing for pride. Obviously this whole series hasn't worked out for them. A lot more was expected, but they'll be backing themselves to go out there and just give their best, feel free to play their national game and just believe they have nothing to lose now, because today is just about playing for your pride. And I think if they play fearless cricket, which they were meant to do from day one, I think they're really going to go out there and show the world that who these players are and why everyone's speaking so highly of them. On the other hand, Renuka Singh's been spoken a lot about in this whole series, in this whole segment, and Team Rev Sports has made something really special for Renuka Singh. We're going to leave you with that, and we can only hope that this game of cricket is as exciting as the earlier two as well. And let's just hope for a good game of cricket. And to end this whole segment, I think I'm going to make a harsh comment here and say that if the Indian women's cricket want to be taken as seriously as the men's, because everyone's speaking about when is the Indian women's cricket team going to be taken as seriously as the men's, and if that's going to happen, it's only going to happen through consistent performances. So I think the women's team has to regroup, like I mentioned, rethink and finalize how they want to move ahead. If they do that, it's going to be really easy going, and because they have a quality side. It's only about making sure that these players go out there and perform when they're supposed to. You can't perform on an everyday basis. Everybody understands that, but the team should perform on a consistent basis, which is relatively fair to say, because everyone can expect that out of you. Because you want your team to go out there and at least win a home series. You're playing at Wankhede, and that's the least that the Indian team could have done for their fans, and especially the women cricketers all around. Because at the end of the day, these cricketers playing out there, the female cricketers, are the inspiration for the younger women's cricketers who want to pick up a bat and ball. So, having said that, the team's obviously really good. We can expect a good game of cricket. Both these teams are top quality, and we made something special for Renuka Singh. We hope you enjoy that, and let's enjoy a good game of cricket. This is Dishan Shani signing out from Rev Sports. Thank you.